Hello, all signs. This is a special bonus reading for the last couple of days here of August, August 30th generally, to about September 6th, 2019. So we're going into a holiday weekend here in the United States. Maybe you're watching this after. So some people are starting school, going back to work after a vacation, stuff like that. I had a dream last night. I'm recording this on the 29th, and the dream was an angel came to me and said, I need to do a reading for all the signs. There may be some people out there that are looking for some messages or clarity on something. So this is a general read, and I thank you for watching. I figured I would do this too, since we're coming up on 200 subscribers. I know there's other channels out there with thousands of people subscribing, but I'm kind of happy with my 200, or getting close to 200. So thanks for watching. I also invite you to like and make comments if these readings resonate with you, even just a little bit, or even if it's not you, but you're helping someone else, or you're associated with someone that the reading sort of works for. I like to know that kind of stuff. I do ask, please, no trolling and no silly stuff. I know that goes on. It's just the way of the internet. But just don't do that. It's kind of silly, and if there's really silly stuff going on out there being posted, I'm just going to delete it because it's not right. If you don't like this kind of stuff, then why did you come to the page in the first place? I am a science person, but I have had some spiritual experiences, so always check out the intro video to the channel for more information about me, and also check out the description below for more information. I'll also put in all the times for all the signs so you can skip ahead in just a moment, but this little intro is just giving you some information. And yes, I do calligraphy, and I'm left-handed, so there you go. And I always put these rocks and crystals up here, the stones, because I know they look pretty, and I know a lot of other channels do it, and it's kind of eye candy. They don't really have any significant meaning to me, other than the fact that they are from nature, and I know some people out there read into the crystals and energies and stuff like that, but I use them just because they look nice. And also, we have an actual rock from space. This is a meteorite right there in the middle. It is a nickel iron meteorite. It does have some iridium because meteorites do. I have a small meteorite collection. So I like to say that I get my messages from the spirits, angels, and the universe. And there is a rock from out there in space, part of the universe. So I added that one. And this over here is the symbol for Archangel Michael. He is my guardian angel. It comes to me a lot in my dreams. And I've been told that he's my guardian, so I added that one. Maybe we get some energy or something, or part of the message will come from him during the readings. So there you go, all signs. Sit back, scroll down to the bottom into the description, and you can skip ahead to your sign. And here we go. Thanks for watching. All right. Hello, all signs again. So we got a little intro video there. So I've already shuffled the decks and called the spirits and angels in the universe to come forward for messages for all the signs. So the cards that come through should be important to you. I'll also add that the Cosmic Readings Messages channel here has that 777 at the end, simply because my first, middle, and last name are 7 letters, and somebody told me that that was very important. And also in a dream I was told that that was important. It wasn't intentional, by the way, so just thought I'd throw that in. And also the cloud pictures, any of the nature pictures that you may see on the video, those are pictures I've taken. So that cloud picture that you just saw a moment ago, I took that. All right, so we're going to start off with my Aries friends. And let me just write down this time. So for Aries, I'm going to pull one major arcana card to give you your main message for this time period, August 30th to September 6th. Spirits and angels, please come forward. What important message do you have for my Aries friends for the holiday week, holiday weekend, holiday week, going back to school, going back to work, getting ready for fall? Here we go. All right, my Aries friends, you have the Death card. Don't take that literally. As I always like to say, these dark cards always have light in the background, because it means there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's a new beginning there. And for a new beginning, something has to end. So that's what that death card is all about. So something is ending, my Aries friends. The death card it can also represent like a big change and a time to move on and transformation. So keep that in mind, my Aries friends. And you also have, from the minor cards, the Knight of Wands charging in. And the Knight of Wands is a very free-spirited type of person, also very creative, the Knight of Wands. So maybe this is you. So maybe a creative thing is happening where you're going to be changing. There's a maybe this is a new job or a new home. You're closing one chapter, opening another, and it's abrupt change or a drastic change. But whatever's changing, something had to end for something new to happen. That Knight of Wands, is also energetic and passionate. So that's something else to keep in mind, my Aries friends. Let's see what the angels have to say for you. For my Aries friends, angels, please come forward. What angelic message do you have for my Aries friends for this period? And you guys have... Okay, you have the Seraphina card. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So maybe that's what this is all about. Let me just bring her up a little bit closer to the camera here. There we go. So maybe there's going to be a birth. Maybe you're going to a wedding. This could also be a divorce. I just got that. It seems like this is all happy and good, but we got that death card. There's an ending that's going to lead to a new beginning, a new chapter. This could be a divorce. And, it says, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. This, divorces can be happy. It could be, if this is you, my Aries friends, this could be, like, finally, this is over. I can get on with my life. There's something not right. Or this could be coming. Usually this is an announcing a birth or a marriage, a happy change. But we also have the death card. So something has to end for something new to begin. So like I said, this could be a divorce. And again, most people think of divorces as, bad. But in this case, one of my Aries friends out there, maybe this is for the good, and this is going to be a happy change. It just had to happen. This could also be representing work, and this message here from the angel could simply be something going on at home, birth or marriage, just something else. Because this is a general reading, this could be a completely separate message from this. So that is something to keep in mind, my Aries friends. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull one more angel card. Is there any other message for my Aries friends for this time period? Okay. Immediately a card just popped. You got the Sonia card, which is an interesting card. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So, I think this is completely unrelated, but if you recently had a death in the family, and maybe that's where this card is coming in, if this is for you, if you just recently had somebody pass on, this is a message from your deceased loved one. I'm happy, I'm at peace, I love you very much, please don't worry about me. This death card could actually mean a death. They have moved on to the light in the background. Go to the light, as they say. They're happy. This death opened, maybe this was somebody who was very, very sick. And this could mean that you need to move on with your life and be happy in your family, even though this person is no longer there. So my Aries friends, that's just a little additional information, something to keep in mind. Okay, let's move on to Taurus, my Taurus friends. Let me just write down this time. And okay, Taurus for this time period. I'm still taking the cards away from Aries, so don't worry about that death card, although it may come up again. We'll see, my Taurus friends. So, all right. Spirits, angels, universe, please come forward for my Taurus friends for August 30th to around September 6th. What is the main message for my Taurus friends to keep in mind for this time period? Please come forward. What important message do you have for my Taurus friends? Which does include me, because, oh, here we go. Because I'm a Taurus. Let's see, you guys are, you got the Hangman. Hangman. Doesn't mean you're going to actually hang. But we got some glow there on that card. The Hangman he's hanging upside down because he's getting a new perspective on things. So that's something to keep in mind. He's seeing the world a little bit differently. He can also represent self-sacrifice, again, a different perspective. And he can also represent wisdom, and that comes from getting a different, looking at the world a little bit differently. So something to keep in mind, my Taurus friends, for this time period. I'm going to go through the minor cards here. And for my Taurus friends, what else do my Taurus friends need to know during this time period? So Hangman there, getting a new perspective. That's what's really standing out for the Hangman with you guys. Well, I'm seeing what other card here. He can also, he's a very authentic type person too. Here we go. Your minor card that popped is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, the guy there holding up the globe. Let me just bring that up a little bit closer to the camera. He's holding up that globe, looking out upon the sea. So something to keep in mind. The Two of Cups. Twos represent duality or making a choice about something. And he's talking about togetherness, a resolution of some kind, an attraction to someone else. I also get that feeling, he's looking out upon the world. He's holding that globe. He's got the whole world in his hands. And it's all, it's a good card. I'm just getting, I'm just looking at this card. Two of Wands. He's got his two wands there. I'm looking at, I'm getting some weird messages here with this Two of Wands. He's making a discovery. It involves a partnership, and he's also making progress. Two of Wands. My Taurus friends. He's also waiting. He's got his wands there, and he's standing there on the edge. He's waiting. Could also represent travel. And this could be a choice that he has to make to travel or not. This could be a move of some kind to explore the world, or not necessarily explore the world, but go someplace different. And this could be for work. Maybe he's gaining a new perspective. These two cards can be related. I'm going to pull an angel card for my Taurus friends and see what comes up. What angelic message do we have for my Taurus friends to go with that Hangman and the Two of Wands? I was thinking Two of Cups, but it's the Wands, and I don't know why that was coming to mind, why that was like stuck in my head. But two angel cards have flipped, and this one was stuck. Okay. You got the Isaiah card. the pregnant woman here. And Isaiah is saying it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So not necessarily pregnancy, but giving birth to new ideas and situations. Moving out, gaining a new perspective. I think that's what this is all about, my Taurus friends. Maybe a new opportunity is coming forward. Let me pull another angel card for my Taurus friends. See if there's any other clarification from the angels that may shed some more light on this for this time period going into early September 2019. Okay. Cards just went flying. Hang on, I gotta pick them up off the floor. All right, so you got two cards here, and they're both good here. Okay, first you got the Maya card, which is schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you through this process. So schooling, study, and education, and that does not necessarily mean school like college or high school or something like that. It could very well mean that, but it could also mean you're learning something new, or and that could be at work. Maybe you need to learn some new skills, or a new program, or a new way of doing things. And again, it says to help your life's purpose and personal growth. So, and the angels are there to guide you and help you with this process. Now, you also have the Celeste card. And this is a nice card too, and I think this ties in nicely. A happy move to a new home or place of employment, possibly both, is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So maybe you're getting ready to move. You're going to travel. You're going to go out on a new adventure, gaining a new perspective, giving birth to new ideas. You're moving on, and you're going to be learning some new stuff to fit along with that. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more minor tarot card, my Taurus friends, just because this seems to be tying into career change or job change coming up. You may be getting some news, or you'll have to make a decision about this. What else do we have for my Taurus friends from the minor card? Okay. Look at this. You got more wands. You got the Three of Wands, and it's the same thing. This person's looking out, but the ships are coming in with the Three of Wands. Now, threes are creative. It's a creative number. The Three of Wands is talking about planning. It could also represent abundance, money coming in, having foresight. So, again, your ships are coming in. So, I think all of this is leading into something really good, my Taurus friends. With that Three of Wands, it also points to teamwork. So again, this is expansion and possibly traveling. Again, pointing toward work. You're going to be part of a new teamwork. And this is all good. New place of employment, new home. So maybe you're moving to a new home, new location, new place of employment. It could be both, my Taurus friends. So that's something to keep watching out for, and you're going to gain that new perspective. It's just new situation. The angels are there. The universe is there for you. I mean, it just all comes together very, very nicely, my Taurus friends. All right, so something to keep in mind for this coming week, for this time period, the end of August into September. All right, let me put these cards back as we move on to my Gemini friends. Gemini, let me just write down this time. Okay. Gemini for August 30th, approximately, until about around September 6th. Spirits and angels, what main message do you have for my Gemini friends for this time period as we go into a holiday weekend, or maybe they're watching this after the holiday next week in early September, or possibly I just got, somebody from Gemini is going to watch this much later and it's going to apply. But what main message do we have for my Gemini friends, spirits and angels? Please come forward. What main message do we have from the major arcana? Okay. You guys got one of my happy cards here. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Whenever I see this card, I always think of the game show, Wheel of Fortune. And your fortune's going to come. The wheel has turned in favor for you. So, my Gemini friends. All right. So the Wheel of Fortune is, again, a cycle turning. Kind of like the World card, but it's turning in your favor. It can represent good fortune. Wheel of Fortune. You're going to get something. Good luck, a turning point. It's all about the wheel turns in your favor. That's the main thing. So luck, I'm getting lucky Gemini. It can also represent not just this movement, this cycle, this turning, but also an adjustment. Like something wasn't quite right, the wheel is now turning to make it right. So I just got that. What minor card do the angels and spirits in the universe have for my Gemini friends to go along with that Wheel of Fortune? Okay, this card just popped. You got a popping 8 of Wands here flying through the air. Now the 8s themselves are considered to be all-seeing cards, if you want to think of it that way. The 8 of Wands themselves is talking about it being in motion. It could also represent travel. And since they're up in the sky, I'm getting a flight. Like you're flying with those wands in the sky. You're taking a flight somewhere. So if you're taking a trip, maybe it's because you're having a little bit of fortune. Maybe you're taking a trip to Las Vegas or someplace to gamble, and you're going to have some good luck. It's a holiday weekend. Some people are doing different things for the holiday. Maybe that's the case. But this could also be you're traveling for a move because your fortune has changed. Or maybe you just got a little raise or something. You're taking a nice vacation. You're going to travel. It could be something as simple as that with the 8 of Wands. They also represent like quick action, speed, and also some type of news coming in. They're flying through the air, ta-da, and they land right at your doorstep, and you've got some type of news coming. And again, that could be good news because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And okay, the angel card that popped for you guys that I was shuffling as I was talking there is the Serena card. Serena. And she is the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So maybe you're going to be getting some good news dealing with finances. The wheel is going to turn in your favor. Serena is telling you, angel of abundance. So this has to do with money. So my Gemini friends, if you're in need of money, if you're wondering how you're going to pay for something, maybe you're having some financial issues, the wheel's going to turn in your favor. Good messages coming in. Serena is right there for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more angel card for my Gemini friends. Is there another angelic message for Gemini? Okay. And you got one of my favorite cards. Archangel Michael. As I like to say, the head honcho. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Okay. So some good news is coming in. Wheels turning in your fortune, turning in your favor. You're going to get some fortune of some kind. And you have Archangel Michael, the protector, watching over you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So there you go. And it probably involves money. You have money coming in. So there you go, my Gemini friends. I think that's a nice positive message, especially if you're in need of some money, you're wondering about finances. I think you're going to get some very, very good news, and the wheel is turning in your favor. All right, we move on to Cancer. Let me write down this time. My Cancer friends for the end of August, the first week of September 2019. All right, for my Cancer friends. Spirits, angels, please come forward. What message do you have for my Cancer friends out of the major arcana cards? What is the big main message that my Cancer friends need to know for this time period, or maybe going into the middle of September? I'm getting that. First sign I'm actually saying that too, but I think I'm just getting a message here that whatever comes through is going to be for starting now and going into mid-September for you. Go back and watch the video, my Cancer friends, for the whole month of September. That might have some more information for you. Let's see here. What? Okay, this card here. You have the Hierophant. And he represents being traditional, conventional, conformity, that kind of stuff. So just, don't make waves. Just be yourself. Be the Hierophant. He also represents a little bit of spirituality, belief, and uniting. So a positive card, believing in yourself. I'm getting that. Follow the right path. I'm getting that. That's what's coming through, along with that Hierophant. I'm getting trust your gut, too. Be traditional and conform. And you've got the Page of Cups. That's the minor card that has popped for you. Page of Cups there for my Cancer friends. Now, the pages are usually messengers. And the Page of Cups is talking about, could be a new person coming into your life, a caring, gentle type of person. He also represents artistic ability. This could be you, my Cancer friends. The Page of Cups also points to somebody being studious. So maybe this is you, maybe you're going back to school. It can also represent new love, so maybe somebody new is coming into your life. And doing, he can also represent volunteer work. So maybe you're starting some type of new volunteer work, or if you're considering it, I'm getting that you should. Like if you're considering like volunteering on a weekend, like a Saturday or something, for a charity or something local, church or something like that, and that fits nicely with the Hierophant, you should do that. And if you're a younger person and you're wondering like, oh, should I get a part-time job? I can make some money, but I really want to do this volunteer work. You can do both. Get the part-time job, continue with school, and do the volunteer work like once a week or half a day or something like that, because I think it's going to be good. And this could be for anybody, but I'm thinking like college or high school student with school starting. Anyway, let's see what the angels have to say for my Cancer friends. I'm also getting, if you're a parent and you have a son or daughter, you have a child that is considering doing volunteer work and you're concerned with them learning, I'm just picking this up. This is a case of the volunteer work doesn't pay, obviously, and you want this young person to gain experience and actually get some money because money may be tight or something. I think you should let them do this volunteer work because I think it will be very beneficial. I'm also getting, a sibling or maybe the family. Parents can be involved with the volunteer work. because it's going to turn out to be something very, very good. Let me see what the angel cards have to say for my Cancer friends. Just funny how something just sort of resonates with me and the message just comes through. But I'm picking up on that. So let's see, angels, what message do you have for my Cancer friends to go along with the Hierophant and the Page of Cups there? What message do you have for my Cancer friends? And the cards are acting kind of weird here, so let's see. There might be a very strong message trying to come through. Oh, okay. That card flipped out. You guys, okay. All right. You got the Crystal card. Very pretty card. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So, being conventional, maybe artistic. I'm getting that. There's something positive and good and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So, I think this is leading into something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. There's something good out there that's going to come because of you being conventional, having a belief. I'm getting that trust in your gut, being conservative in some respects. But yet, you got that Page of Cups there. Something new, being creative, and it's going to lead to something that you can't see yet, but it's going to be positive and good and new off in the distance. I'm going to pull one more angel card, my Cancer friends. Is there another angelic message for my Cancer friends for this time period as we go into early September? Possibly in middle, like I said, this was the first time where I actually got the message of this is going to go into the middle of September too for you. So maybe that's why, because it was something on the horizon that you can't see yet. But it's coming. Okay. All right. So this is interesting. You've got the one of my fun cards here. You got the Fiona card. And there she is. She's like holding her hands out. She's like, here you go. Because she says, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So if there's something you've been wondering about, and you've been asking the angels for help, they heard you. I mean, that's what Fiona's saying. They've heard you. Boom. Now you just have to be willing to their divine guidance and assistance because you deserved heaven's help. You deserve the help of the universe to move on to this, whatever this is. Something new, good, great on the horizon that you can't see yet. So there you go, my Cancer friends. Something to keep in mind. Now this may resonate completely different for some of you because of the mixed messages there. But think about that. Just don't be the Hierophant. Don't go crazy. Don't step too far out of your comfort zone. I'm getting that. Be conventional. Be wise. Be wise to yourself. So I'm getting that. So there you go, my Cancer friends. And now we move on to Leo. Let's see. I need to write down the time here. For my Leo friends for this time period, spirits and angels, please come forward for my Leo friends for this time period, the end of August, early September 2019. What main message from the major arcana do you have for my Leo friends for this special bonus read? Late August, early September 2019. Leo. My bold Leos. That just sort of came out of nowhere. My Lion Kings and Queens out there, right? All right, Leo. What main message? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. You have the Tower card. Something abrupt, something big is going to change. Your tower is going to come crashing down. And I like to say because the foundation was not there to start with. So it has to come crashing down so you can build a new tower to replace it. And it's going to be better than it was before. So big drastic change could be violent change. Not that actual violence, but something like earth-shattering. Like something is really going to change for you, my Leo friends. Let's see what minor card you have that may give us a clue. Leo, what goes along with that Tower card for this time period? Okay, you've got the Page of Swords. Pages are typically messengers. I like to think that knights are too. He comes in with his sword. All right, Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is talking about having some clarity. Pay attention to your dreams, be insightful. He can also represent genius, as in like, ooh, I just got this really great idea. Came to me in a dream, or I had some insight. It's clear. So maybe you've got some idea. Maybe your tower is going to crash and a new idea is going to come forth. Or you've got a new idea and that's going to cause the tower to crash. You're moving on to something different with that Page of Swords. Page of Swords is also talking about somebody who's curious. It could also represent gossip. So keep that in mind. And somebody spying, being sneaky. So watch out for that with the Page of Swords. It can also represent truth. So maybe you're going to find out the truth in something. And maybe that's because of the tower moment. Let's see what the angel message is for you, my Leo friends. I'm getting several different directions on this read, so maybe the angel card will help me out in sort of tying this up a little bit. Oops. Okay. Now this is interesting. You've got the Omega card, which is one of my favorites, because it is definitely the Victory card. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Okay. So maybe you have a spark of genius. You've got a great idea. You've had your tower moment. The tower crashes. Something new is going to be built from the ashes. You will be victorious, my Leo friends. That's what I'm getting. This card is tying it all up. Also notice around the unicorn here is like this circular pattern. Now, and I'm picking that up. The circle is complete. Your tower crashed. You've got a new idea. You're going to find out the truth. The truth is actually part of that tower. You've come full circle. Everything is going to be fine. You're going to be victorious after this tower crash. But what does this... I mean, this could be work, career. It could be love. It could be relationships. It could be friendships. You know, there's a lot of different things this could point to. Spirits and angels, for the viewers of my channel, for my Leo friends, do you have any other angelic message to go along with this that may give a little bit more clarity to things? All right, the cards are acting kind of weird, so that usually to me means that there's a strong message that wants to pop out of here. So let's see. There we go. Okay. And one of the other signs got this card. You got... Oh, great. This is it. You got Fiona. Like I always like to say, she's got her hands out there. She's saying, here you go. She's that big smile on her face. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So whatever's going on, especially with that tower, and you're asking the angels, the universe, for some help, they've heard you. I mean, that's what this is. The angels have heard you. The universe has heard you. Now you need to be open to receiving the divine guidance and assistance because you deserve that help. And you will be victorious. Victory. You know, it's right here. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So what you desire, what you've been asking about, what you've been asking the universe and the angels for, they've heard you. It's coming to fruition. So, my Leo friends, whatever is going on with this tower, you're going to be victorious. You've asked for help. You're going to get it. The universe has heard you loud and clear. I mean, it's a good read. And you're going to have that spark of genius. You're going to find out the truth. Again, this could represent spying and stuff like that. Maybe that's what this was all about. Maybe somebody had done you wrong. Or you were the one who was the spy. You were the one who was sneaking around, but you found out the truth. So again, this could be related to relationships, love. Could be also related to work. Maybe somebody was doing something behind your back and you found out about it. And you've got a better idea than this person, and you're going to be victorious. The angels in the universe are there to help you. So there you go, my Leo friends. A lot of different ways you can look at that, but I think it's going to resonate with somebody out there, and it's going to make total sense to them. All right, so there you go, Leo for this time period. And we move on to Virgo. My Virgo friends. Just jot down this time for Virgo. And spirits, angels, universe, please come forward. What main message do you have for my Virgo friends for this time period, the very end of August into early September, generally to around September 6th? For my Virgo friends, what message do you have for Virgo? Oop, oh, okay. Card just went flying on the floor here, so give me a moment. All right. You have the Empress, and she does look happy, sitting on her throne out there in the woods with her shoes off, just enjoying nature. Nice for a holiday weekend, right? If you're the Empress, and you could be a man or woman, maybe you're just going to have some fun outside. I'm just picking that up just by looking at the picture. But she represents fertility, so maybe you're going to get an announcement that a baby is due, or maybe you just found out, or a baby will be coming in a couple of months, in about 9 months after this week. Yeah, let's see. She does also represent creation. She can represent pregnancy, of course, and abundance. So she's very happy. She's got everything she needs all around her, and she also represents good parenting. So very nice card, the Empress there. She's just very happy. She's content. And again, it could represent pregnancy, creation, fertility, that kind of stuff. So maybe some good news on that front is coming to my Virgo friends out there. I can't help but think, Virgo is the Virgin. So maybe we're going to get some news for a person who is wondering, am I ever going to get pregnant? Is this ever going to happen? And maybe it's going to be good news. And it could be good news, it's good news for both parents. So there you go. Let's see if we get a little bit more insight from the minor cards for my Virgo friends. What? Okay. You have, now this is interesting. It's kind of a dark card. But, you look at these dark cards, and there's always brightness in the background. So it means it's not going to last. You got the Eight of Swords. She's standing out there with the swords around her, with the blindfold on. The Eight of Swords. Now, the Eights are talking about being all-seeing, but she can't see a thing, or he, because she got the blindfold on. Now, the Eight of Swords is talking about fear, being isolated, being restricted, not doing it, like stuck, no action, inaction. But you got the blindfold on. You need to take the blindfold off. And you look at the picture. Look at the wraps around her there. It's not tight at all. She can take those off, or he could take those off. Take that blindfold off. Because there's lightness in the background. You don't need to feel that way. I'm getting this whole idea that you're trapped in your own mind. You're making something negative that really doesn't have to be negative. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. That's the phrase that just comes to mind with that Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is also talking about it's self-imposed restrictions. Like you've tied yourself up, and you shouldn't do that because you've done it to yourself. You're imprisoned in your own mind. Those swords are not really imprisoning that person. They're just there. This person is thinking like, "Oh, I'm trapped. I'm behind these swords." No, you're not. It's all in your head. So, if everything is good around you, whatever's going on in your head It's not really there. Let's see if the angels, if the angel cards have a little bit more insight on this. For my Virgo friends, what's going on? Okay. All right. This fits. You got the Xana card that popped. The protection card. Xana says, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. It's all in your head. Whatever happened, whatever darkness you were in, let it go, as they say, you know. Let it go. Because the worst is now behind you. You are protected. Maybe you're worried about, again, Virgo friends, maybe you're worried about not being the Empress. Maybe you're worried about not getting pregnant. Maybe you've been trying for a family and it hasn't worked out. She represents fertility, so something good is coming. Don't be trapped in your head. You know, they say sometimes you can't become pregnant because you don't want to, or you really are negative to yourself. You're stressing yourself out and it doesn't happen. So I'm getting this whole idea of family, pregnancy, but there's worry. So Virgo friends, you know, you're protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. Maybe this was due to illness or, again, stress, or maybe you wanted to start a family but you were unsure and things didn't seem to be working out. You are protected from all kinds of harm. The worst is now behind you. Don't be trapped in your head. Go ahead. And the timing could not be better with that Empress, because she's representing abundance. She's representing being comfortable and fertility and pregnancy. So if you're trying to start a family, this may be the time. It's a holiday weekend, or, you know, people are coming back from vacation if you're watching this afterwards. But my Virgo friends, this may be the time for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more angel card just to see if we get a little bit more clarity for my Virgo friends. Is there anything else from the angels that you want my Virgo friends to know? And these cards are acting really weird again. So let's see, maybe a strong message trying to make itself come forward. Okay. You have the Astara card. I love this card because it's more confirmation. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. You're protected from all kinds of harm. You can be the Empress. Don't be trapped in your head. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Get out of this. Get rid of that blindfold. Get rid of those swords around you. Get rid of the wrap around you that you don't even need, because you deserve the best. So there you go, my Virgo friends. I mean, you talk about a nice wrap up. Your dreams and desires are going to be coming true. And don't compromise. Make them happen. So there you go, my Virgo friends, for this time period. The very end of August into early September 2019. Now we move on to Libra. Okay. Just go write this down, my Libra friends. Okay, Libra, for the very end of August, early September 2019, in this bonus read. Spirits, angels, the universe, please come forward. What main message from the major arcana cards do you have for my Libra friends? What do they need to know? Please come. Oh, and this. Oh, wow. Okay, you got this card. This is the one that popped up. All right. You have the Chariot, which could actually mean a chariot. A new car, new wheels. Yes, maybe you're getting a new car for the holiday weekend. Maybe you're thinking, fall's coming, summer's over, let's get a new car. I mean, it could literally mean that. So maybe you're going to be taking off, my Libra friends, in a new car. It could mean travel. So maybe you're going away for the holiday weekend, or planning a trip maybe for the fall after the holiday. The Chariot, I'm really getting new card, and I'm also getting travel. So I really think that's the direction this is going in. Um, yeah, there's really nothing else that's popping out. It is an action card, and it does talk about change. But again, it's a journey, new vehicle, new way to, you're going to travel. So that's what I'm getting. That's the strongest message I'm getting. Also, you like to be seen and have control. So if it could be a move for a new job, where maybe you're going to be the boss or someone in a higher position. That's why you move, because it's a better job. So it could be that too going on during this time period, my Libra friends. So let's pull a minor card and see what else the spirits, angels, and the universe have to say for my Libra friends to go along with that. And you have the King of Wands. And the kings are always good because they are the masters. Looks like you could be the Lion King there, right? All right, the King of Wands. So the kings are, again, are the masters. The King of Wands is talking about being a leader, obviously, a visionary, an entrepreneur. Maybe you're starting your own job or starting your own business, or a new project even, with that King of Wands. Yeah, he can be charming. He has a lot of power. He's bold. Like I said, the Lion King there, and that came to mind. So maybe you're going to be the new boss, moving to a higher position. You're going to be in the spotlight in whatever this is. You're going to be the king. You're going to be the Lion King. Let's see what the angels have to say for my Libra friends. Anything else to go with that chariot and that king? What angelic message do you have for my Libra friends? All right, several cards here are just like getting squishy here, so let's see. All right, let's try this again. For my Libra friends, what message do you have for my Libra friends? All right. Okay, so you got Grace and Antoinette. I haven't seen this card in a long time. And it's the two of them to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So you need to be a little bit more compassionate. If there's any friction between you and someone else, you need to see whatever the situation is from their perspective, from their point of view. And that will help, and you got to be compassionate about it. So I'm getting a move. You're going to be the king. But somebody in the family, maybe a significant other or children, don't want to move. And they're saying, this is not all it's cracked up to be. And I think what you need to be is compassionate, because you're going to be the king. This is all good here. I think you just need to be compassionate with the other person and see their point of view, that this is going to be good for everybody. I'm picking that up. Like, this is a move. This is going to be a change that not everyone is in favor of. Also, I'm also picking up that this card is completely different. It's related to this. You are moving. You're going to be the boss. You're going to be the king. But you need to remember to be compassionate and see the other person's point of view. Don't be the king that sits there and says, do it my way or the highway, because somebody else might have a better idea. So sometimes you need to be a little bit compassionate and see the other person's point of view, and it might help you. And I'm also picking up, that's the reason why you're going to be the king, because that's what you're expected to do. You're expected to pay attention to everybody and get ideas from everybody else. Not be the end of everything. You can't be a dictator. You need to work with other people. And I'm getting the idea that, my Libra friends, if this is you, that's the kind of person you are. I'm actually getting that that is the kind of person you are. That you are that kind of person. And just ignore the phone in the background. Sorry about that. And you know, sometimes the bell rings, the phone rings, because this could be a wake-up call. I'm actually picking up that because I'm looking at the caller ID and it's really it's a garbage call. But the phone is ringing. I think this is a wake-up call for you to be more compassionate and pay attention to other people. This is how the universe works with me. You know, sometimes things happen just for a reason at a certain time. And it fits in, because I think this is supposed to be a wake-up call for you. The phone's ringing. You need to pay attention to it. So, let's see, my Libra friends. Is there another angel card that can clarify this a little bit more? You won't be that king for long if you're not compassionate and you don't pay attention to other people. Okay. Now, this card is popped for a few other people, other signs. You got the Fiona card. And like I always say, she's just got her hands out there. She's going, here you go. She is the angel that says, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So maybe you're a little bit worried about this travel, this trip to become the king. You're worried about people that you're going to work with, and you're asking the universe to help you out. You know what? I'm actually getting this. Here's the message, my Libra friends. The universe has heard you. You're watching this channel. You're watching this video. I'm telling you to be compassionate. Through the cards, you've asked the angels for help. Now you have to be open to listening and taking their assistance, because you deserve heaven's help. The universe is there to help you. So I'm helping you. I'm telling you about this. Now, this could also have to do with home life. This could do with a relationship issue. This could also have to do with just, you know what? This could be as simple as you're going to take a little vacation. You're going to take a little trip, and not everybody's on board. Someone doesn't think this is a good idea. And maybe it's going to be a road trip, and somebody wants to stay home. Maybe this is like a loved one, you know, a child that may be old enough to stay home on their own. They don't want to go on this trip for whatever reason. You need to see their point of view. Maybe this is a case of, you know, every year we take this vacation. I'm picking up on this. Every year the family takes this vacation at the end of summer. Everybody goes. Well, you know, one of the kids now is getting older, doesn't want to go. You know, it's like, I want to go hang out with my friends. I want to go to the mall with my friends. I don't want to take the trip to wherever. Can I just stay home? I'm old enough, you know, I'll take care of everything. Don't worry about it. You know, maybe this, you know, I'm actually getting, a pet may be involved, you know, and you were going to bring the pet. And you're wondering, like, oh, is this trip going to work out? Because we have to make stops for the pet, the dog or the cat or whatever. And if this one person in the family stays home, the pet can stay home. They will get fed. They will get taken care of. And I'm getting that you should trust them. See their point of view. And be compassionate. And it's to help heal this situation. I think the healing will be to let them stay. They will take care of you. And I think this could also be a good way for you to see that you can trust this younger person. They can stay home. They will take care of things while you take the trip with the rest of the family. It's going to be okay. And it's just, you know, they're growing up. You know, it's something as simple as that. But again, this could also have to do with a move and new work. You're going to be the king. So it's, since this is a general reading for a lot of people that may be watching, something to keep in mind, Libra. There's various ways you can look at this. So I hope it resonates with you in some way, shape, or form. But I think the main thing here is you've asked the angels for help. Be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. You will be the king. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. You will prevail. But you need to pay attention to other people too and keep that in mind. All right? My Libra friends. Now we move on to Scorpio. Scorpius. My Scorpio friends. All right, spirits and angels, please come forward. For my Scorpio friends, what is the main message you have for my Scorpio friends for this last few days of August going into September 2019? Scorpio. All right. You have the Strength card from the Major Arcana for your main message. And the Strength card represents having strength, inner strength, self-love, unconditional love, respect, and courage, and respecting yourself, but also courage, being courageous. She's just sitting there holding that mouth open to the line. She's got full control. So something to keep in mind, my Scorpio friends. What minor card goes along with that Strength card? From the Okay. The minor cards are acting kind of weird, so I'm going to shuffle them again. To me, that means a strong message is trying to come through when the cards start like acting weird in my hands. So I'm just going to do this little shuffle here. Message for my Scorpio friends to go along with that Strength card. All right. That is not the card that wanted to come forth. Let's see. All right. I apologize, my Scorpio friends. This sometimes happens when I'm going through the cards. They start acting weird, and that is definitely a message for me, that a strong message is trying to come through. And for you, you've got the Strength card. All right. This is the card that popped. You have the Six of Pentacles. Now look at this picture. This guy has pentacles. He's sharing with people that are in need. He's got what he has, and he's willing to share. He has the strength and courage to help others. The sixes themselves talk about a pause of some kind. The Six of Pentacles is talking about maybe a new career, paying off debt, so you're paying off the people that are waiting for it, and generosity, so you're helping other people that need it. But I'm getting new career, which is going to help you pay off your debts because it's going to pay better. The Pentacles themselves represent money or material things. So I think this new job, this new career, whatever this new beginning, is going to be good for you. And you're going to be able to pay off some debts, and you're going to be able to be generous the way you want to and help some other people. I'm also getting that you have the strength and courage to get to this point, and I think, what's coming through is those who have helped you get through a tough time, you're going to be able to pay them back. And not just pay them back as in money, but you're also going to be able to help them out when they need it. So, and it could be, some type of work in the house, or just being a good friend or something like that. So something to keep in mind, my Scorpio friends, with that Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is also talking about not just giving, but also receiving. So it may not be in the past, this may be now. Maybe somebody is offering you some help, and you need to have the strength and courage to say, thank you, yes, you do need some help. So that's what this could be. But I'm also getting this new career. So maybe someone is helping you pay off debt. They're being generous to you because you're going to be starting a new job, a new career, something good, and they see that it's going to work out because you are a good person. and you will be able to pay them back. So it's sort of a balancing act that I'm seeing here. Let's see what the angel cards have to say, because sometimes an angel card will come through with a message that sort of just wraps it up really nicely, my Scorpio friends. So for Scorpio, for the last few days here of August, early September, what message do you have for my Scorpio friends? Okay, here's the card that popped. And I mean, it does fit. You got the Celeste card, which is the happy move. Yep. A happy move to a new home or place of employment, and as I like to say, maybe both, is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So, you got a new job, new home coming, maybe both. Maybe you have to move for the new job. You got the Strength card, and you've got the Six of Pentacles. Generosity, money coming in. You're gonna get some help. You're gonna be able to help. Have the strength and courage to move forward. I'm gonna pull one more angel card just to clarify again for my Scorpio friends. What other message do you have for my Scorpio friends for this time period for them to keep in mind? And I do believe this is going into the middle of September too. Again, my cards are acting kind of weird. So again, strong message is trying to come through. So I'm just, all right. All right, let's see here. All right, this is all right, several cards went flying here, and the first one that went popping is this one. And I haven't seen this card in a while. You got the, I'm sorry, that's not the one. You got Archangel Uriel. There we go. I'm reading the cards wrong because there was a couple cards that just went flying here. All right. So, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So, maybe you're just being stubborn, and you've gotten a little bit angry with somebody because you are the one being stubborn. You can be bold and courageous and be the Lion King there with that Strength card. But you also need to have the strength to healing. This can be overboard. You can be too proud. I'm getting that. You can have too much pride. And you need to be open to receiving help so that you can give help. You have something good coming. Happy move to a new home or place of employment, possibly both. They're tied together. Positive new energy. You need to let your emotions heal. Whatever, and I don't think this is, for my Scorpio friends, I don't think this is a case of you being really angry with somebody. I think it's more of a pride thing. And to the other person, they think that you're just being stubborn and nasty to them when you're so full of pride. So your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to a greater love. So you need to let that heal. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness. So don't, that's what I'm getting here. I'm not really getting so much anger towards someone else. It's more of an anger because of your pride. It's like an inner anger. You need to release that. Let it go. And release unforgiveness and be forgiving to the people that are trying to help you, because you're going to be able to pay it all back. You're going to be able to do what's right. That's what I'm getting here, my Scorpio friends. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more angel card just to see if there's another message coming through. And all right, immediately. Okay, you got the Oceana card that popped. And I think this does wrap it up. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So you have to be loving. Don't be the jerk. Release the unforgiveness. Release the anger. Lovingly assert yourself. You can be full of pride, but everything's going to be okay. and everything's going to turn out all right. You've got this new move, new job, new home. So don't let stress. I'm picking up on that too. There's a lot of stress here. Don't let stress get in the way. So keep that in mind, my Scorpio friends. All right? All right. Now, as we move along, the next sign that comes up, let me just put these cards back, is for my Sagittarius friends. Sagittarius, let me write down this time. Okay. Sagittarius. All right, spirits, angels, universe, please come forward for my Sagittarius friends for this August 30th through around September 6th time period. Sagittarius, what main message from the major arcana do you have for my Sagittarius friends? All right, interesting. You've got the Devil. The Devil card. Addictions. I'm getting the addiction word. Addiction. You need to break the chains of addiction. I'm getting that. That just like popped out right away with that Devil card. You've got an addiction of some kind. It can also represent greed, envy, materialism, worrying too much about material things rather than the really important things in life. Family, friends, yourself. It can also represent obsession, and that is also tied into addiction. It can also represent lust. So if we're talking about romance, if you've got your eye on someone else or you're messing around on the side, I'm actually getting, you're going to get caught. If it's you, my Sagittarius friends, being a little cavalier out there, going out and saying you're still at work, or going out while your significant other is at home watching the house and the kids, and this could be for a man or woman, and you're out having some fun under the guise of a lie, watch out. You're going to get caught. I'm just picking up on that. But I'm also getting the, definitely the addiction thing. And the card is popping forward because it's putting it in your face so that you can change. Because addictions are not good. Because they can lead to trouble. And maybe you're addicted to messing around on the side. Could be gambling, could be anything like that, but it could also be you're having too much fun on the side, and you're going to get caught. All right, my Sagittarius friends, and maybe it's your significant other, and you're the one who's going to catch them. Let's see what the minor cards have to say for my Sagittarius friends for this time period. All right. All right, these cards are really acting strange, which is usually a sign that there's a strong message trying to come through for my Sagittarius friends. Let's see. Okay. You have the Page of Cups. Now, this one popped for another sign here. I like the pages. They are typically the messengers. I'm getting right off the bat, you've got the message of the Devil card there. But the Page of Cups can represent a young person, maybe a child. But the Page of Cups, these messengers, the Page of Cups is talking about a caring person, maybe artistic, a very gentle person. If this is you, my Sagittarius friends, you are a caring, gentle person. I think this addiction or this lust is not you, but it's an addiction. It's something that's drawn you into it, but you can get out of it. If this is also you, this could mean you are this caring person, and you're dealing with somebody with the addiction. This is where the angel cards come in, because sometimes an angelic message will tie this up and make it a little bit nicer, more clear. Let's see. You know, with that devil card too, you're worried about material things when you should be more concerned with family and friends. You need to be the more caring person. And maybe you are, but that addiction or being more concerned with material things is a bad thing, and you need to remind yourself. So anyway, let's see what the angels have to say for my Sagittarius friends. Oops. Okay, let me fix these cards up here. All right. For my Sagittarius friends for the end of August, beginning of September, what message do you have? Okay. These cards are acting so weird. Okay. You've got the Serena card. The Angel of Abundance. And she says, you will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Maybe this addiction is something you need to get away from. I think what's happening here in this read, my Sagittarius friends, I think this is being brought to you. I think what's happening is the universe is throwing this in your face. This addiction is costing you money, and it may be causing some anxiety. The universe is going to get you back the money that you need. It's in charge of how that will happen and when it will happen. You need to focus more on the good things in life. You know, that page is there because it's a message. This is a gentle person. It could represent a new person. Maybe there's a baby on the way that you need to be concerned about. You need to stop whatever that addiction is. The money will come back. Maybe this is a gambling addiction and you've lost a lot of money. You need to get rid of the addiction. The money will come back. The universe is in charge of how that's going to happen. Maybe you're going to get some help. So maybe somebody caring. Maybe it's going to be the child. Maybe somebody in the family who's young is going to tell you, mommy or daddy or uncle or aunt or cousin or whatever, is going to say, you don't need to do that. This caring person cares about you, and that message is, it's the messenger. So that could be the case. I'm going to pull one more angel card to see if there's more to this message for my Sagittarius friends. I'm really getting a strong message of this is a message to be thrown in your face so that you realize the message is clear. You've got the Aurora card. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Okay, so I think what's going on here is you are flying high now. There's some worry. There's some addiction thing going on here. You need to pay attention because you are flying high. Don't descend. The money that you need will come. This may also be a case of an addiction like gambling that got you into trouble, or lust that got you into trouble. But the Aurora card says you're flying high now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon be inspired by your example. If this is a drinking thing, this might be a case of you have to join a group, like an anonymous group, Alcoholics Anonymous or Gambling Anonymous or whatever, and you can be a good example for others because you can break the addiction. Abundance is coming. You're going to be fine. That's what I'm getting here. I think there's some type of addiction. Now, if this is not you, and you are the one who's being wronged by somebody with an addiction, like lust, and they're messing around on the side, and you found out about it, you got the message maybe from a younger person. This is bad for that person, but you are the one who's going to be fine. And the money that this addicted person lost, you're going to get back, my Sagittarius friends. So this could be read an entirely opposite way. You are the one who's going to be fine. You're going to be flying high. The person with the addiction is going to be out of the picture because you got the message from a younger person that this other person was doing you wrong. And that could be what's going to happen during this time period, the end of August into September. So if you're suspecting a significant other is cheating on you, and you think maybe they're addicted to messing around, you may get the message. And you're going to turn out fine. It's not your fault. It's their fault. They're the ones chained to the addiction, not you. So keep that in mind. So this read can be both ways. It could be you, Sagittarius, with the problem, or you're the one who's going to find out about the other person who has the problem, but you're going to be okay. There's different ways to see that, my Sagittarius friends. So keep that in mind. So it may not be you, it may be the other person. So keep that in mind. But you're going to be okay. If you're the addicted person, you can be okay if you take the right steps. So there you go. Again, this is for a variety of people watching, so it could be either way depending on who you are, my Sagittarius friends. Okay. Next up is Capricorn. Capricorn friends. All right, spirits, angels, please come forward. What main message from the major arcana cards do you have for my Capricorn friends for this time period, the end of August, early September 2019, generally August 30th to around September 6th, maybe going into mid-September, but what is the main message for my Capricorn friends? Oops, okay. That is not the card, because that was like stuck to my finger. These cards are acting kind of weird. All right. Capricorn for late August, early September 2019. Give me a jumping card to be clear. Okay, there we go. You got a nice jumping card. And it is one of my favorites. You got the end of the major arcana card, number 21, which does add up to 3, which is supposed to be, the divine number, Holy Trinity, whatever. You've got the world. Now, the world represents, let me put my little crystal there up. The world card represents a cycle ending, a new beginning. It also, kind of like the Wheel of Fortune a little bit. It is round. But also, you've completed something. It's, you've reached your goal. You're moving on to the next. So you've got the world. That's the big thing, the completion. You've learned a lesson, maybe. It can also represent travel, so maybe with the holiday weekend, maybe you're taking that last vacation, you're going to travel somewhere. So that's a possibility to keep in mind. It can also be enlightenment. So you're now enlightened. You've learned something, you've reached your goal, and everything is just great for you. So let's see what the minor cards have to say for my Capricorn friends. As you reached your goal, you reached the complete end of a path, and everything seems to be fine. Minor card, whoops, okay, card just flew out and landed on the floor. That seems to be happening a lot with these reads today. So for my Capricorn friends, the card that went flying is literally a flying card. You got the Eight of Wands flying through the air there. And this card went flying. Now the Eight of Wands, the Eights themselves talk about being all-seeing. The Eight of Wands is talking about being in motion. It could also represent travel. So, again, both of these cards, the world could represent some travel. And so does the Eight of Wands. I'm just seeing if anything else comes in. I'm really getting that whole travel thing. But why are we traveling? Is it a vacation or something else? So angel cards. This is where they come in. Sometimes they can complete the picture here. So, spirits and angels, universe, please come forward for my Capricorn friends, along with the world and the Eight of Wands. What angelic message do you have? Okay, let's see here. I gotta shuffle them again. Okay, this is the card that flipped out. Oh wait, you've got two cards here. They were stuck together. And what's nice is they're not only stuck together, but they're similar colors, which is a sign for me personally that these cards were meant to come out together. You've got the Astara card. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. So, very nice card. So maybe this travel is for maybe you're going to look for a new job. Maybe you're going on an interview. Maybe that's what this travel is for. You've completed one job. You're traveling for a new job. Now, you've also got the Zana card, which is the protection card. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. And look at these cards. They're like very similar in color. And they're both really good cards. So maybe you have completed and you've learned a lesson. Maybe this was a job that was good, but it wasn't the greatest. And you're done with it. You've completed it. You're going to travel for an interview, or maybe this is a travel for a move because you've completed one whole cycle in your life. You've learned your lessons. You're enlightened. Now you're moving on to the next. You're going to travel. You're going to reach for the stars. You deserve the best. And the worst is now behind you. The universe is protecting you during this change, during this new phase in your life. Since you have the world, you're moving on to the next phase. Now, this could also be, I'm also getting somebody's retiring. This could be retirement time. And so you're moving on to the next point in your life. Maybe you're going to do some volunteer work, something that you love. You deserve the best. Maybe you're going to do some traveling. I just picked that up. That just like came out of nowhere. But and you're protected from all kinds of harm. So maybe you're going to travel the world and you're worried about, oh, should I travel here or there? You know, maybe it's politically not a good idea, or I'm going to get sick or whatever. You're protected from all kinds of harm. So maybe that's the case, because this is a general read for a lot of people. So it could be a number of different things, but I'm actually getting a move to a new career, new job, maybe new home. You're reaching for the stars. You deserve the best. You're protected. Everything is great, my Capricorn friends. So move on and be happy, because everything is going to turn out okay. You've learned your lesson, or you've reached the end of your goal with whatever happened previously. If it was a little bit rocky, that's over with too. You're protected from all kinds of harm. So if anything led to that point where you needed to leave, something wasn't that great, it's over. It's done. You're moving on to the best, and now you are protected. So keep that in mind, my Capricorn friends. Now we move on to Aquarius. Aquarius for the very end of August and early September 2019. Spirits, angels, universe, please come forward. What message do you have for my Aquarius friends that are watching this channel on YouTube? Please come forward for the major arcana cards, for the big main message that they need to keep in mind for this coming period. And you have one of my other favorite cards, the Star card. I always like to say, wish upon a star. It's your wish card. There's a couple of cards like that. But the Star card is talking about also renewal, having some hope, inner clarity, so your mind is clear. It's also a card about having faith and being in the spotlight. You become the star. So this could be maybe a new job, new offer coming in, could be new romance, and you're going to be in the spotlight. It points to a lot of different things depending on how you want to look at it. It's a very joyful card. It does also talk about renewal, something new, and you're reaching for the stars. It is the star card, and you are the star. So something to keep in mind, my Aquarius friends. Let's see what the minor cards have to say for you as I shuffle them real quick. Spirits, angels, please come forward to go along with the star card. What minor card do you want my Aquarius friends to know about for this time period? Okay, you've got a knight, which, kind of like the pages, I consider to be messengers. They sort of come in on their horse. They've got a message of some kind. Some of them come charging in, some of them come waltzing in. This one I kind of think comes waltzing in, carrying his cup. This is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is talking about someone who is a charmer, a charming person. It could also represent a wedding. Caring also. It can be vanity. That's what it could also represent. I am getting wedding bells. So maybe you are the star. This is a romance type thing. Somebody new is coming into your life who's going to be your partner. Man or woman, doesn't matter. This is going to be the person, your what they call soulmate or twin flame or whatever. You're going to be the star. You're the sparkle in someone's eye. And this charming person's going to come in, or beautiful person will come in. It could be man or woman. That's going to sweep you off your feet. It could also be a caring person. So it could be somebody in your family that's going to be helping you. This could also be I'm also getting job and career. So this could also be a charming person that you're going to work with, or is going to be your boss. So maybe you're going for an interview. You're going to be the star. You have to shine like the star. You're going to make that wish upon a star. And the Knight of Cups is going to be your boss. Sometimes I just get these things that just pop into my head, and it's all going to be good because this is a caring person. The Knight of Cups can also represent a proposal, as in for marriage. Again, we're talking about love and romance, but proposal can also be a proposal for work, like a new proposal at work. Somebody's going to propose an idea. So it could be taken that way. This is where the angel card comes in, because sometimes the angel cards, my Aquarius friends, sort of tie things all up for us and make it clearer. So for my Aquarius friends to go along with the Star card and the Knight of Cups, what angelic message do you have? Okay, let's see here. Okay. You have the Caressa card. Talking about the end of a cycle. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So you have happiness right there. It's coming. You're at the end of a cycle. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step. Maybe that's what this night is. The message that's going to come in that leads you to your next step. And you're going to become the star. I mean, literally, you're going to become the person that everyone's going to look at. You're going to become the important one. The Star card also represents hope and renewal. So something new is coming. And again, inner clarity, that kind of stuff. And you should also have some faith. So I think that's what's going on here, my Aquarius friends. Reach for the stars. You got the Star card. Have faith. Have hope. Something new is coming. You're at the end of a cycle in your life. Someone charming is going to come in and help you out. And again, if this has to do with romance, this is going to be, you're ending the cycle of whatever was happening before. You're going to start something new with this new person. So with the holiday weekend, and we're going into the fall soon, a new beginning, new season, People are done with summer. The fun time is over here in the northern hemisphere. It could be that's what's going on. Now, if you're in the southern hemisphere, you're going into springtime, which fits nicely because springtime is also a new beginning. Spring is the new beginning as we go from winter, into spring and then summer in the southern hemisphere. So, different ways to look at these cards. I will pull one more angel card for my Aquarius friends just to see if there's any other important message that needs to come forth for my Aquarius friends for the late part of August into early September. Okay, you've got a card that I have not seen in a very long time. You got the Ariel card. Sorry about all the reflections there. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So, if you're getting some ideas, and again, this is kind of associated with that star card in some respect, because it is talking about inner clarity and having faith. So, this card is tied into that. So you're having some experiences, maybe dreams. Allow them to open. Like, pay attention to those things. And through study, prayer, and meditation, maybe they're going to give you some more insight. So I think this card is just something for you to keep in mind. That card I see very rarely, and when it comes out, that's usually what it stands for. It means you just need to pay attention to what's going on around you and those spiritual and even psychic things that tend to happen, and you may discard them at moment's notice, but you should pay attention to them because they're there for a reason. So there you go, my Aquarius friends. I hope everything turns out good because, you're at the end of one cycle. You're about to start something really good. Hopefully it's a good romance or maybe a good job, something new in that respect, and you're going to be the star. So there you go, Aquarius. And finally, we go on to my Pisces friends. Pisces for the very end of August, early September 2019. My Pisces friends, spirits, angels, please come forward with the major arcana cards. What represents the message for my Pisces friends for this time period? The very end of August, early September 2019. What would you like my Pisces friends to know? Please come forward, let me know what message to convey for Pisces from the major arcana, so it has to be the main message for them to keep in mind. Whoops. You know what, Pisces, I don't know if you've watched all the signs, but I've had cards flying onto the floor today, and your first card flew onto the floor. So give me a moment here. All right. And you have the Magician. He can manifest everything. He's got the wands, he's got the swords, he's got the cups. He's got everything. He's got the pentacles. He's got everything he needs, and he can mix them up and create whatever. So Pisces, nice card. You can manifest things. You have the Magician, and he is focused. He represents power and manifestation, action. He can make things happen. So this is you, I think, my Pisces friends. So you're going to make something happen, and you have all the tools that you need to manifest whatever you want. Now, let's see what the minor cards have to say. Spirits, angels, please come forward. What minor card goes along with that Magician for my Pisces friends for this time period, the very end of August into early September 2019? What minor card goes with that Magician card to complete the message? Okay. You have the Two of Swords. She's got the blindfold on with the two swords there. Or he, it could be a man or a woman. Now, the twos talk about duality or making a choice. The Two of Swords is talking about inaction, like you're not doing anything. You're just sort of sitting there. And it can also be you're not paying attention to something. You're sort of forgetting about it. Sweeping things under the rug, like you just want to hide something with that Two of Swords. Two of Swords is also talking about you need to compromise with something. You need to make a decision, this or that. Don't put it aside. Don't sweep it under the rug. Don't do nothing. You have to do something. Take the blindfold off and make the choice. You're the magician. You've got all the tools. You can manifest whatever you want. So pick what you have to. Make the decision to do what's in your best interest. That's what I'm getting here. You have to decide to do what's in your best interest. I'm going to pull an angel card. Actually, no. I'm going to pull another minor card, which may give you some more clarity, because that blindfold is not giving you any clarity, and you're sort of putting something aside that you shouldn't, my Pisces friends. So another minor card, Spirits and Angels, to give a little bit more clarity to my Pisces friends, because I got the blindfold on and they're sweeping things under the rug. All right. Let's see what the angels and spirits of the universe has for you. Okay. You have the Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in. You're looking out over the ocean there, over the shore. Threes talk about being creative, and the Three of Wands is talking about foresight, abundance. You're planning for something. Your ships are coming in. So you know that they're coming. You see them coming. You have that foresight. You're planning for what you're going to do next. You just need to make the decision and manifest what you want. You're the magician. You can do it. You can do anything. You got the power of the magician. So just make what you want to happen, happen. Don't put it off. And your ships will come in with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is also talking about teamwork. So you may have to work with someone else. Expansion. I'm picking up on that. It could also represent travel. So maybe you're getting ready to travel somewhere. But I'm getting more of this. Your ships are coming in. And you're going to manifest that. And you can make it whatever you want. You have to make the choice, though, to do it or not. Or do something else. Take the blindfold off. Put those two swords down and move on. Let's see what the angel cards, because sometimes the angel cards tie this up nicely. Okay. You have, what card that flew out here, is the Xana card. She has flown out before for a couple of other things, other signs. Xana is the protection card. I like this card because she says, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So maybe you haven't made the choice. You haven't decided on something, and you're sweeping things off under the rug. You're pushing them aside because you're a little bit afraid. Something maybe was not quite right in the past, but you are protected from all kinds of harm. Let your ships come in. You can manifest whatever you want. You are the magician. I keep getting that. You are the magician. You have all the tools. You got the cups, the pentacles, the swords, the wands. You can mix and match them. You can mix it up because you're the magician. You got the magic wand, and you can make it happen. So don't be the Two of Swords. Make your decision. Watch your ships come in. You are protected. I'm going to pull one more angel card, my Pisces friends, to see if there's any more to this message for you for the end of August, early September. Maybe this is going into the middle of September too. Well, and angels, what other message do you have for my Pisces friends for this time period? Okay. All right. These cards are acting so weird today. You got my favorite card. Another sign got this one. You got Archangel Michael. Head honcho, as I like to sometimes say. I am with you. Now remember, he's a protector, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So you got Archangel Michael on your side. Or spiritually from the universe, he's head honcho. He's a very strong protection power. He's protecting you, and he's giving you courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. You're the magician. He's there to help you mix it all up, be the magician, so your ships come in, you're protected. Again, you got the protection card, you got the ultimate protection card, because that's what Archangel Michael is. He's a protector. And everything is going to turn out fine. You just need to put those swords down. That's what it is all about, Pisces. Put those damn swords down, take the blindfold off, be the magician, manifest what you want to happen. You're protected. Make it happen. That's what I'm getting here, Pisces. Wow, you're the last sign, so you're wrapping up my reading. But, that's what this is all about. Sometimes a really strong message comes in, and I've gotten a couple of good ones. But you guys, you Pisces, you're protected. Be the magician. Get it done. You're going to be fine. Watch your ships come in. All right. So I thank all the signs. If you've been watching the whole thing, well, there you go. So thank you for watching this bonus read for the very last few days here of August and into early September.